everyone, we're here walking to Dragoncon with Lachey and Kyle.
Hello.
And yours truly, Annalisa, and we are going to Dragoncon 2019. We are in Midtown now, and we're walking to MARTA to go there, so come along with us and see what the weekend is all about. Alright, so we just got our badges, and it is Friday night that we are coming here, and there was no line. So yesterday was Thursday, and apparently the line was like out the building and around the block, but
Down 3 blocks.
yeah, and down 3 blocks is what Lachey says. So definitely go Friday. That's typically the day that we go pick up our badges, and I typically have never had a problem. So
Yeah.
if there's nothing that you're like dying to see on Thursday, I recommend coming to pick them up on Friday. So this is what our badge looks like this year. And this is the entire weekend pass.
Uh-oh. There we go. It's a day pass. We're getting a day pass.
This is Lachey's pass, and this is what the day pass for Friday looks like. We are really hungry. We've been at work all day and trying to get ready for Dragoncon and all of this, and I've barely eaten, and I know Lachey and Kyle are also really hungry.
I'm starving.
And we went to Sue's, HSU. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but we went there. Already a wait, people outside, so we're gonna keep wandering and trying to find somewhere to eat and give you guys some good recommendations for where you can hit on Friday night. So I got the fish and chips, and Kyle got the pulled pork, and Lachey got, what did you get?
Patty melt.
Patty melt and a side of tots. So we just had dinner, and it was actually a really good dinner. What was the place called?
Gibney's.
Gibney's? Gibney's. Gibney. And we already showed you what we had, but mine was really good. I mean, it's typical tavern fare, so it's kind of like what you expect when you go to a pub like that. But there was like zero wait. We walked right up to the counter, and by the way, it was a place where you go to the counter and you order, and then you pick up your food, and then you go sit down. So it is counter service. It's the first time that I've done a pub that's counter service. So it was a little strange. I wasn't really expecting that, but it was actually really well done. So there was no wait.
Fast, efficient, delicious.
And the the waitress then came by and checked to make sure everything was okay, and then also got our
Beverages.
drink order. Yeah, the alcoholic drink order. So we got to enjoy a couple of those, and now we are by this beautiful fountain at the Marriott. So at Dragoncon, if you haven't been here, there are 5 main hotels, right? It's the Sheraton, the Marriott, the Hilton, the Hyatt, and the Westin.
The Westin. Is that it?
I think it's just 5 official ones. And then a bunch of people stay at a ton of other hotels nearby, but those are the official ones that have the panels in it.
Yeah, that have events.
Yeah, that have events.
Yeah.
So we're at the Marriott right now, which is kind of like a central location for it. So it's kind of in the middle of all of the official hotels. And we're waiting on some other people that we know to show up. And
We're gonna go dance.
we're going to go dance. And we're waiting next to this iconic fountain. All right, so Dragoncon day 1 is complete. We just went for a couple hours last night and had a great time. We went to the K-pop dance party, and I'm not really, I guess I don't really know the culture of K-pop very much, but it was actually a really fun dance party. So we went in there for, I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes or something, and then we went back to the fountain, met some people. We went up to Pulse Lounge for a little bit, and just really enjoyed the view and watching all the people. And it was definitely crowded, but not as crowded as I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell them about the best costume that we saw?
Oh gosh, there's so many of them. They did a wonderful job this year. Well, let's see. We saw a DeLorean come up. They replicated the Back to the Future vehicle. If you're not familiar with the infamous DeLorean, they had a lot of the old carpet designs on their costumes, which is perfect because was that the Marriott? Is that the Marriott?
It used to be the Marriott carpet, and now it's gotten like a cult following because it was just so loud and like just this really crazy design. And so it developed this cult following, and then they changed the carpet, and everyone was super mad. And so now all of these costumes have the Marriott carpet in it, and it's just kind of a trend now.
Yeah, so, and we saw, I'm a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan. Of course, I've been like a fan since I was a child with all the cartoons and the movies and whatnot. But they did have one person actually dressed up in a kind of like a rubber suit back like in the 90s. It was pretty awesome. So, yeah. So what did you find that was good?
My favorite costume by far. We're big Disney fans, so if you're not familiar with Disney World or Disneyland, then you probably won't get this. But there was a girl who was dressed up as the pirate wench from Pirates of the Caribbean, and it was just so oddly specific.
but still kind of subtle. Like no one would really know it unless they were familiar with that ride. And it's just like one animatronic in this entire ride in this whole, set of theme parks that I just thought it was so cool that it was so specific. And I knew immediately when I saw her what it was, and I just thought it was so well done, and just the idea of it was really cool. And we're going to Disney World in a couple of weeks, and our goal is to try to find something like that that's like specific but still recognizable, because I just thought it was such a great idea. Yesterday we did not dress up. We just wore kind of street clothes into Dragoncon. Today we are going to dress up, and we are dressing up in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
But we won't be the Turtles. Yeah, we'll be. I'll be Casey, and you'll be April O'Neil. So.
April O'Neil and Casey Jones.
Yep.
Kyle forgot his hockey stick, part of the prop from his costume.
I forgot a lot. I'm kind of new to this whole Dragoncon and cosplay type of situation. Bless you. So unfortunately, my costume's somewhat half done, but I did buy a replica Casey Jones mask, and I was proud of myself that I was able to weather it and make it look authentic. So we'll show you that later once we're dressed up. But I think today's going to be fun. It's going to be Saturday's the best day because everyone comes out. Friday being a weekday, a lot of people kind of go out at night, but of course everyone's working. So Saturday, everyone brings their A game. I mean, it's going to be awesome. We'll get a lot of that today. Hopefully, we'll see lots more of better costumes than we saw last year. Last year was good, but it's always improvement of the next year. So.
And today's the parade. They have the parade on Saturdays, which is why people bring their A game on Saturday. It's the busiest day of Dragoncon. It's the most expensive. We found out we got weekend passes, but if you get day passes, then the price varies by the day. So like a Friday pass was $40. A Saturday pass is $50. And I'm not sure off the top of my head what Sunday and Monday is, but we'll add it in the video right here. So Saturday is the most popular day, and so the best costumes. So we will take a trip to Target or Walmart and get the last minute things that we need for our costumes, and then we'll show you Saturday's shenanigans.